Hey everyone, I'm Nick in the States, and I should be cleaning right now, but I'm not. The bylaws of YouTube Guitar Channeldom tells you that you're required to do a year-end video that has New Year's resolutions or recapping your gear, that kind of stuff. I chose not to do a gear recap video because it would sort of look like a cry for help. It's been a very good year, very busy year for gear. Having the channel for the full year definitely was influenced me to buy probably more than I know would have. Guaranteed more than I would have. Along with the A Guitar Forums, who's a bad influence. You know who you are, guys. Um, but anyway, so without further ado, my 5 New Year's resolutions. We'll see how long it takes for each of those to fall. And then at the end, an interesting guitar question that I want to, it's just one of those things that was bugging me in my head. I posted in one of the forums, and we'll see what you guys think. So, 5 New Year's resolutions. First one, more jamming. I didn't play with a lot of people last year, and I think my playing suffered a little bit for it. And then in the videos too, especially with like the Nick and Tim videos or the Nick and Liam's, to have some back and forth jamitude. So I will jam more this year. Second, I'm gonna try one of these newfangled hangouts you guys do, live hangouts. I want to join someone else's, see how it does, kind of see what it's all about. Because it looks interesting, kind of cool, and something I haven't yet embraced. Ironically, I don't do a lot of video calling, Google chatting with people in the community, and yet I work in my regular life as a voice and collaboration engineer who I work for a company that has video everywhere, and we've got hundreds of conference rooms video equipped. It's all I do at work is collaborate with people over video, so go figure. So Hangouts, live stuff. Number 3, pedal videos. I have a lot of pedals at this point. And I built out a big board, I built out a little board, and I've got some cool stuff in there that I really should highlight. Most people don't know what the heck a BBE Sonic Maximizer does or sounds like, but it's, for me, a really cool ass pedal. Or Joyo AC Tone, or the J Rocket Archer versus the Electro Harmonics Soul Food. Not that I can ever top like those pedal guy shows, or even some of the other ones out there. But there's some pedals that just I enjoy it and I can't live without, or I'm impressed with, or I think are great values, and definitely more on the value oriented side, just like the guitars, because a lot of people, it's the sweet spot. My channel focuses on low price quality gear that you can rock out with. So more pedal videos. Number 4, see more live music. I think I went to 2 shows this year, and it was very depressing. I would have gone to 3, but Billy Gibbons postponed his Boston date of his Cuban solo project until February, so we're going to that. But I want to try and get to 4, 5, or 6 shows. Maybe see my online buddy Red Les Paul, who's a Boston area guy who goes out and plays and stuff like that. So I want to do more of that. 5, and this is a big one, is more structured guitar practice. I can count on one hand the number of songs I learned last year, and I probably would have a finger left over. And I've suffered for years of just noodling. And then even when I was doing like more recording stuff, my own things, kind of punk or bluesy, rocky stuff with my buddy Tim, I just had to practice enough to get the riff right, and I could repeat it in the studio. It didn't really help much to play. It didn't help at all. So more structured practice, working on that a couple different ways. Hopefully you guys see the fruits of my efforts there. And hopefully I do. It's just fun to do more. I've been doing a lot more play lately. I think what's also helped from a practice standpoint is I bought a Digitech Trio that I use as a glorified drum machine, although the bass runs are nice, and it helps me I'm one of the person that doesn't have a natural rhythm of effing spaz. So it really helps get me into kind of a groove that way. So anyway, I'll do a little video just highlighting how I use it, and how it's been good for me. So 5 resolutions: more jamming, do some hamouts, pedal videos, see more live music, and structure my damn practice so I can get better at this thing we call guitar. So finally, here's the question for you. Comment down below. See what you think of it. There's a thread over on the A Guitar forums covering this exact same thing. But here's your problem. You can have 1 amp, 2 guitars, 3 pedals, and you don't have to waste a pedal on a tuner. We'll assume you've got a tuner. Which will the combination be? And if it's guitars you own already, so if you're like me and have an issue with accumulating gear, this might be a very existential, difficult question, which it was for me, to figure out which one. But it's a good way to find out what the sacred set of gear is and which the gear maybe isn't as important. 1 amp, 2 guitars, 3 pedals. What would you choose? And if it's not from your own collection, if you have a dream setup, really, what would it be? It's hard, and it was difficult for me. In the end, I came up with my Fez Dragonfly amp, which is like a Fender Blackface Clean and a Dumble Overdrive Special-ish dirty channel, because it's an awesome amp, super clear, takes pedals well, blah, blah, blah. 2 guitars, I would take my Michael Kelly Hourglass T, which has been my number one for years because it's humbuckers but coil taps, and I love that guitar. The second guitar is my Eric Clapton 7-Up Green Stratocaster because it does everything else. Single coil, it's noiseless, and it does mid boost, a bunch of other things. So it's really a nice Swiss Army knife, both of them, to cover a lot of tonal palette. That's an evil guitar. For the 3 pedals, I would use TC Electronics Hall of Fame Reverb. I would use the J-Rocket Archer pedal. If I wasn't going so highbrow, I still would take a Electro-Harmonic Soul Food there. If it was a clean boost, warm it up, kind of awesome thing. And then the one I'm not so proud of, I guess, is a Boss DS1. Because if you're trying to just rock out a $20 used, $40 new Boss DS1, just does a lot of the shit that I grew up with, pardon my French. So that's it. What would you use? Put it in the comments down below. Throw some New Year's resolutions if you want to suggest New Year's resolutions for me, like not tapping my rings against the guitar when I do videos. Definitely. Longer videos, shorter videos, whatever. And then on your side. But at the end of the day, thank you guys. It's been a great year. I've had a fun New Year's. I'm really looking forward to 2016, as crazy as that sounds from just a number. And we've got a lot of really cool, new, neat stuff coming in the new year. So hope you guys like it. Party on. I've now used up all my allotted video break time. I must go back to slaving away at cleaning, lest I get shot by the missus. Happy wife, happy life. I've been Nick in the States. Obviously, I have issues. Take care, folks. Once again, thank you for everything that you guys bring to the channel.